Alright, let's do this. Alright. Let me do one thing real quickly. Make sure everything's all good to go. Make sure my audio is fine. Relatively. Let me turn the fan off behind me. So I don't. Yick. Alright. But that plain black background, honestly, you know. It's mostly just the nighttime here, but you know. It's whatever. Alright, so let me make sure our audio is okay. Audio is doing alright. Let me just move the mic in real quickly. Let me just move the mic in real quickly. Alright. Turn off the everlasting echo. And I think we are okay. Today I'm gonna be just simply working, alright? Listen to music, working, alright? Maybe explain what the hell I'm doing, but, you know. Relatively, I wanna just get down, just work nonstop, honestly. You know? Just, do some of that. So let's go. Let's see here. In fact, I'm gonna do this real quickly. Make sure my Streamlabs can actually see everything that I'm doing. Let's see here. Let's go for make some more space. Go here. Actually, no. What was I gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. David Strong. I was gonna import the new high poly of David Strong and low poly to here. Alright. And David is a whopping 15,000 polygons, not too bad. That is not too bad. Alright, let's see here. I want to get this guy baked, or starting to be baked. And to do that, let's see here. Need to make sure he is A-okay as he is. So let me go ahead and do this. Basically, he's mostly, for the most part, he is like finished with his UVs. So I'm just gonna organize the character out. All right, organize the character, and yeah. Basically, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get a Substance Painter file going and a Substance Stager file going. That way I can kind of, like, see how the, so I can see, you know, how the textures will actually look, you know? So, yeah. So this is what I'm going to do, alright? I'm going to go ahead and just start laying out David Strong for who he is, alright? So let me go ahead and do this, alright? Because the thing is, right, if we go ahead and, like, take him in as is, it's going to be very complicated and whatnot. But yeah, let me actually do this, alright? I want to actually, I want to get rid of all the weird fucking textures, alright? Because, we can do better. So, I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of David Strong. I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy a standard surface. I'm gonna call this texture here, whoops, David Strong. I'm gonna go ahead and take his hair. I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a texture as well. I'm gonna call this here Straggle Hair. Now, it's a completely fucking made up hairstyle by me. So, I mean, it's not really a made up hairstyle. It's more like this is the name of the hair. This is the name of the hair that's gonna be on David Strong, but could be modified and brought up to another player. You know. Basically, what that means is we're gonna have like the ability to, you know, swap out fucking, like, call it you're gonna have the ability to swap out his gear, you know, his hair, you know. Basically it's gonna be like natural character selection. But yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Just because I can. Let's see here. Is there anything on the high poly version of David Strong that I would like to maybe turn into a fucking simpler map? Potentially. Let me, let me actually do his hair real quickly, alright? His hair needs to be another Lambert, alright? I'm gonna take this Lambert, I'm gonna make this a different color. Different color so that I can at least select it whenever I'm texturing it. Because some of the hair pieces are like chips, you know, like, you know, straight hair pieces, right? So his hair isn't gonna like be this orange. It's just like a color that I'm gonna select. It might actually be this orange, honestly. You know, originally I had plans to make him a normal like brown-haired, straggly person, but you know, I'm not gonna be fucking pressed if I don't decide that for him, you know, because like there's in game development, right, usually changes can happen at any fucking point, you know. So in my opinion, it's whatever the hell I want it to be, you know, whatever the hell makes sense for David Strong here. But yeah, so now what I'm gonna do, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, add another one of these just because so I can get everything. So I can get everything. Alright. Cool. Alright. So now I'm going to make sure that the hair is evenly distributed. This right here, this bald spot here, this little hair piece, right? I'm going with the bald cap, but yeah, no, it's really like a hair piece, honestly. You know, every character has like a wig on top of their head, basically. Now, it's like it's a thing that people can use to like make up for like any portion of the head that doesn't have any hair on it, you know? And yeah. Although I wouldn't be too pressed to make all these spots here that aren't covered by his hair a bald spot, you know, because it would look more natural, you know? Because like people in their like early or late 20s, 30s sometimes, especially in this era, I could imagine would be sort of bald on top, you know, because this is a medieval style game, you know. You don't exactly have the fucking skincare routine as someone who's like in this day and age, right? Like, you know. Not to mention too, right? I mean, constant stress of monsters lurking out in the damn shadows, right? It could cause some major dandruff or major problems with you know, hair strength, you know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this down. Right, I want to pick the density or textile density of this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a 420 for this thing. All right. I am gonna have to increase the size of it, you know, just because. If the hair pieces are this fucking small, then like, it's not gonna look great, you know. But yeah, so now it's like a giant ass fucking puzzle to like figure out how am I going to place down all of these hair pieces, you know? How is that gonna go? But yeah. But what I plan to do though is I plan to make this into a box, you know, a simple box down below, and then I'm gonna expand it basically, you know. Expand it to, you know, fit the entirety of the box, you know. I'm not gonna like extend all the pieces, right, and then like fit it in one at a time, right, because that would be absolutely fucking that'd be insane, waste of time. But yeah, so in fact, let me actually yeah, let me actually do this. All right, I kind of want to. I want to pick the music that we play. All right, because like I have music that like has no chance of being copyright striked. All right, I kind of want to play those tracks, you know, because it's just safer, honestly. But let's see here. This music here, I don't think it's copyrighted, but like I don't want to risk it, you know. So let's go for... let's go for these first. I want to see what the hell all these consist of, alright? I usually go for, you know, just like play all tracks, you know, goes in a random ass order. And I think we listen to the same songs over and over again. And so I want to try and see if we can switch it up, you know? I don't think I have these songs in the all tracks, but we'll see if any of these ring a bell. Let me turn off the current music, alright? Because I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I keep on listening to fucking two songs at the same time. Let's go ahead and open that. Whoops. There you go. Come on. I can vibe with this. Especially with the orangeness around the fucking overlay. It's kind of funny to me. When it comes to, like, anime-esque style effects, right? Or, like, effects like that I have here on the overlay, right? And we have songs that play, you know? It just sounds so over the damn top, but I love it, you know? I love y'all gotta learn that about me. I love over-the-top bullshit, you know? Over-the-top bullshit is my favorite kind of bullshit, you know? It's like, you don't have to take it seriously. You don't have to like, think about it too much, you know? Fucking, just gotta sit there, enjoy it if you can, you know? Because if it's bullshit, then, like, you don't really have to take it seriously, and therefore it doesn't have to fucking, grind your fucking gears, you know? But yeah. See you there. I'm gonna go ahead and place these in a, neat little box. Then I'm gonna extend it out to fit the entirety of the UV space, you know? That's the plan. I could, like, extend these all out to, like, possibly fit the UV space here, but to be fair, if I did that, that would be a lot of, that'd be a lot of work, you know? When I could just, like, I'm gonna have to extend it out anyway. So it's like, you know. Anyway, so I'm going and place this bald cap down here. Just gonna incorporate it in. All right. Incorporate it in, then have the hair pieces kind of like form around it basically now. Again, the hair is going to be all one piece, you know. It's going to be a optional piece for the character, you know. Like you could change the hairstyle. Is what I'm trying to say. And anything that can be swapped on a character model, as in like anything that can be swapped on a character model, it needs to be another texture map. You know? If it has a chance of like swapping out of the character model, it needs to be on its own separate texture map. And therefore, if we're going down that route of like having everything to be changed, the best bet in that scenario would be to use multiple smaller resolution maps, you know? In my opinion. You know? Because, like, let's say we have this game running on, like, 4K textures, right? That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. If you have individual assets that can be modified, swapped out, taken away, or removed off of a character, a playable character, you best make all of those individual equipments an individual texture map. And if you're going to go down that route, I would advise making each individual attachable thing be its own texture map. You know? But yeah. Let's see here. I don't know, basically, if you're going to be making game assets, and there is... If you're going to be making texture or game assets for a character that's going to have the player's going to have the ability to like change out the outfit, you know, or change out the clothing, right? You should fucking make each individual asset, you know, its own individual texture, right? Because if I have the ability to like change out the boots for a character, right? The only thing actually I can see being combined together is if you have a texture set, you know, or a weapon set, you know. Like, you know how in games, right, there are those armor sets, right? Armor sets that can be equipped and they all go together, you know. They're all definitely textured to, you know, go together, you know. In that case, I feel like it would be a good idea to, you know, incorporate all those pieces into one map. You know? At that point, I feel like it's okay. You know? Because when it comes to UV maps, right, the more stuff you put into UV map, right, the lesser polygons or lesser amount of detail is going to be on each individual asset. However, the thing about that is that in some cases, right, you need every model on a character or every UV on a character to be the same size, the same pixel width, right? So sometimes you're better off just incorporating as many pieces into one UV shell as possible, or UV board. Whatever the hell you want to call it. We call it 1,000 fucking things in this day and age. I don't really give a shit the hell we all call it. But yeah. So see here. Can I do this? Would it be a good idea if I did this? God. Do I really want to do this? I don't want to do that. Never mind. God. You know what's crazy? Like, I can feel it in my hand now. Of, like, the strain, you know? But yeah. I can... But yeah. God. And some people say, you know, well, actually, to be honest here, let me tell you all this, alright? Just because I know maybe some of you probably are wondering, how should I model? How should I do this? How should I do that? And there's going to be 1,000 people who will tell you 1,000 different ways to make a certain thing, right? The best way to make something is your way. The best way to make something is your traditional way. That is the best way you can make all this stuff. Because modeling, it's so technical that you have the ability to find your own path and how you make whatever the hell it is you have to make or you want to make. You know? You have that ability to do the shit yourself. You know, see what works, what doesn't work. What gives you better quality. That's the thing too, right? Some we call it, that's the thing too, right? Some techniques, right? They can be faster. They can be faster. But some techniques can deliver better quality. Some techniques that are a lot longer or a lot more strenuous, a lot more time-consuming can take longer, you know? And that's what it all comes down to, you know? How much time do you want to spend to get good quality? You know? How much time are you willing to spend to get the best quality you possibly can? But yeah. So, how much time you're willing to spend to get the best quality in your model or your artwork, and anything really, will determine. It will determine how great your model really is. You know? That's the thing too, you know? In a technical field, and I'm not just talking about art, in a technical ass field, you have the ability to make whatever the hell you have to make, however the hell you have to make it, you know? The only real way to fuck things up is to not push through to the end. That is the only way to not mess things up. You know? Because technically... Oh, did I... Oh, let me see here. I don't mind. I fucked up there. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to, you know, modeling or doing anything right that's like... that has to do with, like, game design or animation right... God, let me start over. Actually, I want to do this, I want to do this, alright? Because I am going to record, I am trying to, you know, speak to, you know, get some YouTube, or, YouTube shorts YouTube short potential, you know? So let me do this again. And I want to actually play the music again because it just sounds pretty interesting to me. Alright. Let's go. But alright. But yeah. The thing about game design, modeling... The thing about game design, game development, and anything that has to do with art, you know, is that you could go to 1,000 people and ask them how to do the same thing. You'll get 1,000 different answers. You know? Like this. Put it right there. Or is it? There it is. Sweet. But yeah. The truth about modeling, right, is that... Or art, and just in general, is you can go to 100 different people and ask them how to do a certain thing, and they'll all tell you something different. You know? The best way to become an artist for yourself is to just do it your way. Some people's ways may be a lot faster, but they may not equate to the quality that you want, or the best quality you can achieve. The best way to get great work out of your art is to do it your way. You know your way. You can master your way. When you master your way, no one can achieve the same quality as you. There you go. Alright, let's go. When you master your own techniques in art, no one can take that away from you. Because you know the right way to do what you're trying to do. When you know how to get things done, nobody can tell you differently. When you know how to get the art done, when you know how to get your projects to the end, of course, get better where you can. Take in feedback. Consider the feedback you're given. But at the end of the day, if you know what you're doing works, you don't have to listen to anyone. Getting to the point where you know what you're doing works is a powerful motivator as an artist. It is a very powerful motivator as an artist. It is possibly one of the best things you can do, best things you can accomplish as an artist, to find your way. You know? And your way doesn't have to just be about... It doesn't just have to be about finding your technique or choosing an art style. Finding your way doesn't have to just be about picking your art style. So... Let's go. Alright, now that I know that everything here is going to be baked out pretty damn evenly now, I can now go ahead. We'll call this high and low. Alright. I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually doing this actually. High and low. Go ahead and go over here to David Strong. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of the high poly there. Let's go. We can go ahead and rename all of these down to without the lower high at the end of the damn name. We can now finally get this down to an easy rhythm. Anyway, an ad's gonna play. All right, an ad's gonna play. When that happens, take a little break. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. No, I think as are not playing actually. Never mind. It's fine. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and do a separate. Alright. Now, what I'm gonna be doing specifically is basically what I'm doing is, if I go ahead and bake the David Strong as is, his mouth is gonna be all dark. It's gonna be absolutely darkness in there. And we don't want that. We want the light in the engine to actually modify the interior of this damn mouth. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that mouth. Take that mouth, bring it to the outside world, alright? Bring that mouth, here, to the outside world. I'm gonna go ahead and make this in reverse. Alright. There we go. Again, it doesn't matter what the hell the goddamn high and low poly is. Comes to the model name. It just matters what the hell the damn file name is. That's the only thing that matters, really. But I like to name it in Maya because it helps me know what the hell everything is. But yeah. Here, let me actually do this just because I feel like it would make me feel a lot better about this. Where is it? Got hat somewhere. There it is. Inverts. Unlock normals. Go ahead and do that. Unlock normals. Alright. Can do a reverse on that? Yes, we can. Alright. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. So when we bake this thing, right? So let me explain the logic around this, right? Because the mouth right here and the mouth inside the guy's head, they're both running off the same UVs. So, if the mouth right here gets touched by the outside light, right, it'll also touch on the interior of the guy's mouth as well. That is the logic we're playing with basically now. Which we'll do a little bit. We'll do some test bakes. Don't worry, but you know. Also, let me go ahead and close up these the gaps in his eyes. All right. It's gonna add a couple more polygons, but to be fair, I don't really fucking give a shit. All right. They if they don't add them, it's gonna be weird. All right. So let me go into this. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right. Actually, no. I have an idea. I can't do that yet. I can't do that. See here. How good does the eyes hide, though? That's what I need to know. The eyes hide it pretty damn well, so it's whatever. Alright. Alright. So now I will modify his teeth now. His teeth need to explode. I'm gonna go ahead and place his dentures. Let's go right here with it. We'll move the top part up here, bottom part right there. Oh, whoops. Yep, right up there. This right down here, and move the tongue over here. The idea is, like, whenever you go ahead and bake something in Substance Painter, right? Everything that is where they are at is going to... The baking ambient occlusion and normal maps are going to simulate wherever the hell everything is, you know? And ambient occlusion is a light-baked map, you know? It bakes in the light atmosphere. So if there is no light coming in, or logically, there is no light where a surface is, there will be no light when the ambient occlusion bakes in. Therefore, if we have the mouth just be the inside of the damn guy's head, it's not gonna have any light on it, basically, you know? And his mouth is gonna look like a fucking black hole, basically, you know? Just, you know, it'll be dark, and even if you shine light on it, there's not gonna be any, like, light in there, because the ambient occlusion map that will be on the character is not gonna allow you to have light there, you know? So the best way to do that is to literally just break the guy's mouth apart. Sounds weird. It sounds absolutely gruesome, but that's what you have to do. If you don't like it, I don't care. No. The teeth, though, can stay in the gums, though. That's fine. The eyes... Let's see here. The eyes also need to have their own area to work with, basically. Which is why I'm also going to be messing with or exporting the textures out of Painter and throwing this into Substance Stager. That way, or I think Stager, yeah. That way I can see what the model looks like. That is how I'm gonna know. That's how I'm gonna know how this model looks like when it's all textured up. You know, that's how I'll know. You know, so I'm not flying in blind. I'm just making sure everything is all good to go. All right, and same for the hair. The hair also needs to be broken apart. Joji the rat. What's up, Joji? Type in exclamation point, roll to roll the die. If you want. But yeah. We have to... I'm doing basically... 10. God, okay. I actually have an idea. I want to show the... I don't want to show it yet. I'm going to do something special with that roll thing later on, you know? Problem is, though, the thing I want to do with that costs a lot of money. Also, I would be better off getting a better setup for it, honestly. But I want to do something special with that roll thing, you know? Like, based on what you roll, what the chat rolls, right? Unlocks a certain thing. But yeah. See here. Anyway, though, I am just sitting here making sure all this stuff here is perfectly modeled. But yeah, let's see here. Is it in the high polys? It is in the high polys. All right, let me put that right here. Does that mean over here it's also messed up as well? It is. Alright. Let me go ahead and pull this all the way back here. The beauty about this hair that we have here is that we don't exactly have to follow where the hair is on our other model over here, you know? Because these hair chips here are going to be, like, very pliable. We can actually make different hairstyles with these hair pieces. So making one hairstyle technically means we're making several. You know? Like, once I bake the, all of this hair onto this, chip section here, right? I can literally, like, place this on another model without having to, like, remodel the hair, you know? That's the beauty about, you know, animation in a way, you know? Like, everything is basically almost done for you in a way, you know? After you do it. Not done for you, but, like, you know. It's done in a way where, like, you really don't have to, like, worry too much about, having to do the same thing over and over and over again, you know? As long as you know what everything does. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah! I finally got around to linking up Blue Sky. Alright, I'm now posting on Blue Sky. In fact, some info about the game that I haven't shared here is on Blue Sky. Not that I'm, like, gatekeeping it, but, like, you know. I figured it's about high time I, go more in-depth into the game. You know? Considering how far I am. But yeah. I finally am more active, got more active on, on my other social medias. As in, I am now posting more shorts on everything. And I'm also posting more content and everything, too. So that's pretty cool. You know? But yeah. And the best part is, too, you know, is, like, I can tell we're growing. I can tell we're growing a little bit, you know? Because, like, the shorts, right? The shorts, when I started out, when I started doing all this, right? The shorts did absolutely fucking nothing, you know? Like, it would do, like, it would pull in, like, maybe, like, a couple hundred views, you know? Or 10, or whatever the hell, right? But now, we are at an even 500 almost at this point. That's pretty cool. 500 to about 1,000 sometimes. The 1,000 portion is rare, but hey, it's something. It is definitely something. It's definitely not nothing. But yeah. We go ahead and put this in. Get the correct size. Get you in. Let's slip you in right here. Right there. Alright, now let's go ahead and move this thing back. But yeah, once you know how, like, everything works on a model, you know, it is very easy, if you will, to, like, take, like, shortcut routes that you have made, you know? Best part is, too, right, it's not even cheap because, like, you made the shortcut, you know? Like, making games means, or making anything in 3D means that you have things to work with later on. And to me, that is pretty goddamn fun. That's pretty fucking special, you know? So, let me actually see here. So if we go like this, right? Go right there with it. Yeah. Because there isn't going to be a high poly on this David Strong hair, I don't have to worry about where the high polys are going to be. And that's cool. There. I don't have to worry about it, none of that. So now I can incorporate this into David Strong's hair, the straggle hair, and call it done. If I wanted to, I could change the entire hairstyle if I wanted to, you know? There's so many hair pieces that I could. And I think that's like the beauty of like working in a technical class field, you know? Like, everything becomes utilizable, you know? To a large degree. But yeah. Are the tracks over? They are. Damn. Whatever. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. David Strong there is fine. We can now move the hair pieces, alright? So, the hair pieces do need to stay on the straggle hair, make sure everything's all good to go. Alright. Now, is everything on the same... Yeah, they are. Uncheck. Alright. Basically, we're going to be, like, baking this in Painter today. You know, maybe... I don't think I'm going to, like, get down to, like, actually, like, baking it, you know? I think what I'm going to do instead, most likely, is I am going to, like, get it ready for baking. But I'm not going to actually bake it because I know for a fact that if I do, it's going to cause issues in stream, you know? As in, it'll take fucking forever. Anytime we bake something, it usually takes forever. But we'll find out what happens, alright? If it's a fast bake, we will continue with David Strong here. If it isn't a fast bake, we'll work on something else. You know, then I'll bake it off stream, you know? Because there's nothing really we can do there's nothing we can do along with it baking, you know? That's the downside. If we do try and do something while it's baking, usually it will crash. Usually it will crash. But yeah. Which is not fun. So I'm gonna continue moving all this hair, basically. I have to make all these hair pieces right, like, distance from each other. That way, nothing gets baked together. If it does get baked together, that's bad. We're not trying to go for a Bethesda game over here. We're not trying to go for Bethesda, alright? So basically, what I don't want to have happen is, like, improper lighting, you know? Improper lighting can really kill a game. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to come to the conclusion if I want to or not, but, like, they call it, there is an overall plan for this game, of course. And the game goes in depth. Like, very much in depth. However, I'm almost wondering if I do want to make this game in Unreal 5 or 4. You know? Reason being is because motion blur and smudging. I don't want this game to be smudged. You know? No smudging allowed. I watched a video recently of, like, people talking about, like, there's one guy talking about how, they call it, how Unreal 5 is just this smudgy mess, you know? And it kind of enlightened me, you know? Like, to kind of realize that, hey, this is kind of bullshit. But yeah. See here. Make sure all this up here, all this top hair is actually gonna be interestingly distributed. This is gonna be very interesting. I cannot wait to fucking watch this all go down, honestly, you know? The hair. Like, this is gonna be fucking insane. Like, it ain't gonna look pretty. I'll tell you that much. It's not gonna look pretty. Alright? I'm not gonna act like it's pretty. But it is going to be very purposeful. You know? Very purposeful. Very much needed. You know? Make sure nothing is... You gotta make sure nothing is on top of another thing, basically, you know? Nothing is on top of something else, basically. But I will go ahead and take this into Stager if I can get it baked. Alright? Because there we will actually see how good the bake really is. You know? And that's the key. That is the key for this here model, you know? So here, make sure everything is all evenly distributed. Alright. Right there. Right there. Where light will shine, I have no doubts that it will not ruin the interior of the model if we have all this here, like, stretched out, you know? But yeah. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Let's go ahead and open up Painter. And we'll also get another file in here, basically. And I will call this file Substance Painter. Substance Painter. And a new file called Substance... Whoops. Substance... Stager. Alright. See here, let me get my reference out. For David. See here. Pretty sure that's my resource file. Dude, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm confident we had more references than this. Ah, whatever. David Strong was gonna look like David Strong all along, you know? That's what it was gonna look like. Nah. But, see here. Do have some human skin. Not bad. We'll use that probably. Let's go ahead and go for FBX file. Let's bring it in. New. Let's go for a 2K. Bring in David. Alright. Make sure all your texture files are good to go. Or all... Wait, the heck... Hold on. Alright. Let's go ahead and make sure all this is good to go. Gotta make sure all this is A-okay. All the hairs... No, let me actually do this. UVs. In fact, let me actually do this, just because I can. And I might as well. So, what was it named? Hair default, V3. Alright. Center surface. I'm pretty goddamn sure this is... Oh, wait, shit, on. That's right, we didn't fucking, God, okay, I'm an idiot. I fucking need to export this out into there before I actually, God. Alright. I'm actually gonna call this high right here. I'm gonna rename this, alright? High proper. This is where everything is like this version of David Strong. That is where his entire like high poly is like standing still, you know? It's like all together. That way I don't lose that, you know? I don't want to lose that. Oh yeah, fuck, I also need to make sure everything is in the center. Go ahead and make sure everything is all good to go. Freeze transformation. Export settings. Put that into the low poly. Alright, let's take the high poly now. Grab all those points. Put it right there in the middle. Freeze transformation. Delete history. Export out. Let's give this thing a high poly FBX. High poly FBX. Let that thing load up. By the way, it adds to play in about 2 minutes, right? When that happens, take a little break. There we go. So now I'm gonna go and take normal David Strong, and I'm gonna export this guy out. Call him David Strong. We're gonna now load up the new David Strong that I should have exported earlier, but I didn't because whatever. Let's go ahead and do David Strong low. I want to switch this out. Wait, no. Switch that out, template it out. Let's go for... It was Alpha Blend, right? I believe it was Alpha Blend. Shit, accidentally put it on 1K. It's whatever. I can change it here. Alright. So now... Yeah, it was here. It was this. So now I'm going to go ahead and... Base, height, roughness, emissive. We don't need emissive maps for this guy. I do want to add on displacement. Yeah, and maybe some specular levels. All right. Let's bring that up to 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. All right. All right. Move this up to a 4K, dilation down to 0. And now I'm not going to be baking this on a high poly on a high subsampling just yet. I need to make sure everything's all good to go first. Let's go ahead and do the David Strong high, load his ass in. Hell yeah. Alright. And that's to play here. Perfect timing. We're going to be baking. And that will take some time. So, ad playing right now is not so bad. God, there's just that little sliver right there. When we come back from the ads, likely we'll be done baking. Oh, wait. By the way, that was on YouTube, right? How's it going? I'm thinking about getting a new chair, honestly. Good God, this is going to take a long time. No. Let's move this over here. Just move that over there. There you go. A little bit better. Not so much better, but it's something. Alright. Alright, cool. That's the funny thing too, right? Why these programs get so laggy and they make everything look so laggy as well is because of the sore fact that, welcome back everyone from the ads, we're now doing the bake rate. We're now doing the bake test. But the reason why a lot of these programs are so goddamn slow is because when the camera has to focus on the thing that's like moving right, that is when it creates a lot of, latency errors, right? So how do you get rid of latency errors or lagging issues on your computer when you are baking something, right? Just have the camera look away. If there's nothing to render, your computer doesn't have to render it. And here's the thing, right? Here's a hot tip. Actually, here. Here's a hot tip, alright? So, how do you make your computer runnable when you're baking anything or rendering anything on your computer, right? If you look at your model, right, it's going to cause some issues, right? Like, we're lagging right now, right? Latency errors are going bad. However, if I go ahead and move the camera away from the model, right, that is when everything starts to fucking just come back to normal and just be more smoother. It's still baking, but because the camera And Painter in my monitor is not looking at the bake. It doesn't have to compute it. So, I can now do whatever the hell I want while this thing, bakes. You know? And it looks like it's already done. It's pretty cool. That's the thing too, right? Looking away from the model while it bakes can also speed it up because your computer doesn't have to run the fucking bullshit to, like... Your computer doesn't have to run through, like, processing those visuals, you know? It'll get done in the background, don't worry about it. But computer won't have to worry about loading the models in, or loading in the textures in, you know? Or the bake maps in, main. So, alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this now. I'm gonna go ahead and add the AO to this thing. Oh, wait. Let me do this first. Ambient occlusion. Alright, don't need a miss a map for his hair. We don't need a miss of maps. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to apply all those hair chips now. Alright? I'm going to call this the opacity map. Opacity. I'm going to go ahead and add a black mask, and I'm going to go ahead and put on a color thing. Right? A color select, so I can select the ID map. If you notice, right, in Maya, the hair is orange. The reason why I did all that is so I can actually select those hair particles inside of ZBrush. Now, normally I would have to, like, you know, go along all these sides here, right, and, like, brush them over the opacity, an opacity layer, and, like, get rid of all these, right? But if you have it already on an ID map, right, all the colors, you can just simply select that color and BAM! Let's go ahead and add a reverse levels map, and BAM! Done for you. Already done for you. Simple as that. But I also want to incorporate this as well. There you go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I want to incorporate the generic stuff that I usually add to these models, you know, as in an increased AO map. An increased AO map based on the ambient occlusion map that was already baked. A generator for curvature that doesn't have opacity or metal or rough. Just this, you know? Just like this. That way we have a nice little brush of, where the hell is it? You know, roughness. Like, the roughness map is, like, actually taking place. But yeah. I'm also... Can I do this? Or is it already activated? It is. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and add in... Let's go for a... Add a layer... Can I do an emboss? Or some shit? Let's see... I want to do a bevel. A bevel, but without the AO, or the opacity, I mean. Alright. This is also going to equate towards, towards the... called, this will equate towards all of the fucking... called, the stylization that I want to add to this character. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm also going to do this now. I'm going to gonna also add in another layer. I'm gonna add in some lights. Some stylized... Well, actually, let me do this, actually. Let me add a simple texture in just so I can have some level of hair here, alright? Just so I can have something, alright? We'll call this hair now. Alright. I'm gonna pick one of my hairstyles that I have here. Let's go with this one. This one looks promising. We'll go with this one. We'll give this thing a color change. It is blonde hair, but not after what I'm about to do with it, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a filter. Let's go ahead and do color balance. Or gradient, I mean. Gradient allows you to, like, take colors from anywhere and, like, copy, basically, you know? In fact, let me show you. I'm gonna go ahead and open up PureRef right now. PureRef, I'll put it right up here. That's what that top corner right there is actually for. It's meant to be for either showing off images or having references up there. So now I am going to... Let's go and find some brown hair reference, alright? On brown curly hair. We don't need, like... I'm not trying to look for, like, the best reference in the world, right? But having a color reference always is welcome. So... I also want to, like, add, like, a little bit of, change the, roughness map, you know, because, I don't like the shininess. I don't like the shininess of this hair. So I'm also going to do this, or I'm going to add another gradient map. And I'm also I'm going to apply this with the roughness, alright? So there is going to be, like, shiny bits on there, but, like, it ain't going to be, like, overpowering everything, you know? In fact, let me go off to the roughness map and, like, get a easier grasp on all this, alright? Alright. Alright. Go like so, and then... Alright. Nah, we'll remove that. Alright. So now we have this in order. Should I make this smaller? Should I make it a like, upsize? Maybe like a 2 wouldn't be so... Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad. Let's see here. Oh. What if I remove the color? See here. Fucking McDonald's. Let's see here. Alright. And then we'll add this. A little bit darker on that end. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Out of that. Bring this right here. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and add a little generator to this thing. I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and add the layer to this thing, right? Apply filter. Give this thing a light bake. Alright. Alright. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. Sweet. Alright. So now I want to go ahead and save this, alright? Save this to this right here. Painter, save it right there. Give it strong. Alright. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and get David Strong now. I want to go ahead and put, or give him his thing. David Strong. Alright. Now the side piece. Is there anything we can do to fix this? I can name a few things. I want to do this though, just because I can. All right, I call this AO. I want to quickly add in some eyes. All right, just to give it some of that fucking that weird stuff. All right. Need to make sure the eyes can actually work as eyes, you know? So, go ahead, add new layer. I'm gonna call this eyes, alright. Fucking black mask. Add all this, add all this. All right. All right. Sick. All right. All right. Alright. I do want to try a few textures before I bring this into paint or stage, or like give it a little bit of a test. You know, I want to make sure that the before I go off, like really go off on this damn thing, I do want to make goddamn sure that like this can work as needed. Let me see here. And I do need to... I do want to see if I can, see here. Try some textures out, honestly, you know? Try some out. Get a grasp on, like, what everything is going to be, sort of. Let's see here. Go ahead and go like so. And go ahead and do the red layer. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a blur. All right. Let's go ahead and do a mask on that. Do a little bit of a paint. Like, before I get this, or I start working on this character, you know, I need to make goddamn sure that what I'm working on is going to actually work, you know? Gotta make sure it's actually gonna work before I, do all that bullshit. Let me see here. So... eyes. Go ahead and do that. We got a folder out of that. Call him David. Give him one of these. Take the lighting. Smoothness. All right. All right, let me just do this right. Call this undercolor, just so. I'm gonna go ahead and add a white mask to this. Get them right there. Just trying to make sure I have all my grounds covered. All my grounds before I really start literally going in on this guy's texture. Gotta make sure everything is all good to go first. That is important. Let's see here. So all right. Now, just so I can do it. Let me actually just try this out one time. Yeah, no. Alright. Go ahead and give this a different color. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to make sure that this guy can look decent on its own, basically, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export this guy out, bring his ass into fucking bring his ass into Stager, see how he looks, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm not expecting him. To expect this guy to look great at the start is kind of not logical or not, but like, you know, that's like to be expected now, because like we haven't even got down to the damn fucking we haven't even got down like to the hard baking it, But I want to make sure this guy can look great as is, So that is what the plan is for right now. Let me actually just so I can calm my own nerves on some of this guy's texture, I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy a slight color palette. All right, a very slight color palette. It's gonna be brown, silver metal, and dark brown down there. Dark brown on his shoes and pants. But yeah, just gotta make sure that he looks the part that I intended him to look. Modeling without doing your tests is a dangerous game to play. Fucking, you're better off you're better off doing tests, all right? If you don't do your damn tests on your model, you're flying in blind technically, See here, though. Let's do this actually. There we go. Again, I'm just getting the color palette in. Just the color palette. That is all. Gotta make sure that I gotta feel right about what I'm gonna be coloring him as, Gotta feel right about it, There we go. Now, just for the mouthpiece, alright, just so we can actually get some decent color on the mouth as well, alright? I'm gonna do this, alright. We'll call this the color palettes. This is the palette of colors on this guy's wares. Now I'm going to call this here the mouth. Call this here tongue. We're only doing textures right now. We're only doing base color right now. Getting all of his colors in, making sure we know exactly what the hell he's going to look like. Know what he'll look like, know what he'll not look like, But yeah. Go ahead and do a paint. Let's see. Alright. Go like so. Actually, no, we'll call this mouth interior. Go ahead and get another matte or another layer in. Do we have tongue texture, or was I tripping that one day? Never mind. I know we have like some tongue, tongue textures we can use. I just have to find it. All right. Okay. Call this here gums. All right. Top gums, bottom gums. All right. Put a paint layer on there. Paint layer right there. Take these gums. Make them a little bit... let's make them around here. Again, this is to test out what this will look like. Alright, this is not in any way, shape, or form going to be the final result. The only thing that's going to be the final result here is the color scheme. For now. See here. All that teeth. Alright. Paint. There. All right, let's go. Alright. Everything's textured in a way that I would be less embarrassed about, you know? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and just give this thing a test bake, alright? Or a test texture, alright? Make sure we have something we can export into. Alright? I call this textures. I call this David Strong. Call this here Straggle Hair. Select the folder as is. Bring me right here. Let's see here. Yeah, let me actually do this real fast. So I can PBR rough with alpha blending. Okay, that's what we need. Export PBR. Where is it? PBR. Where is alpha blending? Do we have it here? Displacements. Document channels normal with alpha. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, let me go here, everything textures. Let me make sure it is actually everything textures. It is everything textures. Okay. Let me do this actually, just because I can. Let's go right there with it. Alright. Opacity and missing map. We don't have any missing maps today, so we're good on that front. So there. Yeah. Great channel. Alright, save settings. Let's go ahead and do an export texture. Bring you in. Oh shit, you need to... Sorry. You need to actually put this in on 16-bit. Not what it is right now. Oh, did I fucking... Oh, where did I put this? In the export folder. Are you... Okay. Well, shit. Alright, well, it's over there now, and I don't give a fuck to find it. Let's see here. FPX. David Strong. Textures. Bring it all in here. Alright. So now... I'm going to go ahead and save this, alright? I'm going to save this inside of our humans folder. Where the hell is that at? Right there. David Strong. Stager. We'll call this David Strong Texture Test. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... Technically, texturing one bit of this guy is texturing the entire bit of this guy, so... Not too worried about all this. Let's see here. Huh. Alright. Gad. Timeline. Let's see here. Decrease, gizmo. Let's see here. Select, invert, object. I can edit things. Settings, keyboard, whatever the fuck it, whatever. Alright, let's just add the textures on this guy, right? Starting with the hair. The hair is to start with, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and just place these into their respective files, alright? We'll start with the hair, and we'll work our way to the, to David Strong. Any maps that have, like, nothing on it, like this fucking metallic right here, we're just gonna toss them, alright? The hair doesn't have any metallic in it, so I don't see a point of adding it at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and go to the material, go down here, base color is right down there. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Go to material. I'm gonna go ahead and add in our textures now. Let's start with the base color. Alright. AO. Whoops. Not like that, goddammit. Nope, don't do that. Alright. Ambient occlusion. Roughness. Opacity. Might actually have that later. Yeah, fuck, we'll do it now. Alright. Let's see here. Good enough. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna worry about... I'm honestly not gonna fucking worry about the, call it, the heights. No, not for now, at least. The height is not something I'm trying to worry about right now. Alright. Hair looks okay. Let's go down to David Strong now and get him looking as he does. Alright. bring that down. We had no metallic yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and add his roughness, though. Roughness. AO. Alright. Then his normal. Definitely have to move down his eyes. Or shrink his eyes. Oh, it's good that we have this, though. We can see where everything is going to align up, basically. Let's see here. Let's try the ray. See here. Yeah. I'll have to make sure the eyes are a lot smaller. But as of right now, I think this is fine. It's definitely fine. So now that we have that in order, right? Now I want to bake this guy on 4K. I want to get him his bake done proper. However, that will take about a couple hours worth of waiting. So I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, that's not what I'm gonna do. I don't want to do that right now because that just sounds fucking ugly for stream, you know. So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and save out David Strong. All right, and we're going to, just for the shits and gigs, I'm gonna go ahead and modify or add to this right here. All right. In fact, while this thing here is well, we're here. Let's change the track up. All right. We successfully got David Strong all set up for texturing, and he is ready to go. You know? It's ready to go. Ready to be, you know, textured up. And, yeah. The one thing I do want to do with David, though, is I want to get the rest of his, clothing also in the texturing as well, you know? Because he also has other attachments that come with him, you know? He has big, bulky shoulder armor pieces, right? He has a he has those shoulder pieces, right? He has his hefty belt, his shield, fuck had a sword. He has his fucking leg holster. You know, like the dude has a lot of stuff going on, basically. You know, therefore I want to get all of that done because that is also what makes his character. You know, his armor makes his character. You know. But yeah. Like, he looks like a scrawny guy, in my opinion. But, you know, once you have all of his armor pieces on him, he looks like this fucking tank, you know? Like this guy who will just batarang ram you to the damn wall, you know? Like, he's supposed to have that feeling, you know, of like, you know, if you end up fighting with this guy, it's, you know, he's gonna cement toss you into the damn wall, out the window, and to the next door neighbor, you know? Like, you know. But yeah. Go ahead and... yeah, let's go with these, alright? Let's go. Full throttle. Part 2. Let's go. But yeah. Let's go. Whoops. But yeah, for right now though, we are working on this other weapon here, called the Seashell Mace. And we're right now doing the reapology of this thing, but should be fine. But yeah. go. Let's go. Let's go ahead and line these planes. So, yeah, I'll move this up here. Right there. And right there as well. So, make sure everything is all good to go. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Let's go. Let's get rid of this UV border over here. We don't need it. We don't need this yet. So that back. Alright. Now, these pieces right here, the seaweed right here, is not going to move. Alright? I mean, some parts right here might move, but, like, it's not going to be moving like how one would think, you know? So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Bring this over here. I think this can work. Yeah. Bring this right here. Let's go ahead and add a layer right there, or a cut. Bring that in. Alright. 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 So here, put that right there, right there. Let's go. Punch the clock, hear that ding, just another day, let the work bell ring. Clocking in, we're all on the grind, chasing down dollars, barely keeping in line, working hard just to make it through. I'll just put up the wire frame just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Let's see. But yeah, fucking God. I've been thinking about like getting a new chair, honestly, you know? Like, God, getting a new chair. Like, not like this, a new chair, but like the same chair, but like just a new chair, you know? This chair has been like really good to me, honestly, you know? Like, I'm someone who like, say it. I'm someone who, like, if I have something that works, I don't see a reason to, like, replace it. And if I have to replace it, I'm gonna get the same thing over again, you know? But yeah. Fucking, let's see. Now there's one track that I want to listen to, actually, one track that I do want to listen to, because it's been a hot minute. Let me go find it, because it's it's hard to find in the list of music, because I just don't know where the fuck it's at, basically. Let me see here. It wouldn't be here. Would it be here? It might be here. Around here. Let me see here. Setup. No, it wouldn't be that. It would be like yeah, let me hold back, welcome, dark mysterious, bring it on. I think it'll be one of these, actually. No. Nope. Nope. This one? Yeah. Let's go. Ready for the ride. Bring it on, yeah, the battle's on. Was this one? I don't know. There was one song I was listening to that it sounded like a Persona style song, I don't know. It's one of these, and I'll listen to it, So... Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is one of those where it's like twisty. Let me actually bring on another layer to this, alright? Just so I can, like... I want to mask that twist right now. It's one of those twists, or struggles. It's one of those fucking details that's going to be hard to do, so I'm going to do it right now, because... just to save me the headache. Is there two? There is. I'll make a goddamn fucking plane for each one of these. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Bah. Let's go. Gonna go ahead and I want to make sure the planes are underneath the seaweed pieces, right? That will make it a lot easier to texture or bake on. There's one of these. No. 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 Is this one? No. No. Was it this one? I think it was this one. No, it wasn't. No. Was it this one? Nah, it was this one. It was this one. This is my favorite track out of all of them, honestly. All right. All right, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. And it has to play about 3 minutes already when that happens, so a little break. So... Sir. I have to generate more songs like this, honestly. To me, it's interesting. I love it. Yeah, though. I love it. I love it. See here. All right, let's go. Magic flares and steel shines bright in the cobbled streets where the shadows fall. The clash of power echoes calling one and all. Oh yeah, it's a rumbling pulse. Can you feel the heat? With spells and swords clashing in the crowded streets. It's a show of strength. It's a wild display. It's a battle in boss. Make way. Make way. Fire in their eyes and ice in their veins. Spells lighting up the night like summer rain. Sir. Warriors, rogues, and sorcerers too. Actually, you know what? Just because I can. Let me see here. We'll go ahead and do a, I'm gonna do a snooze on the ads on the Twitch side. Alright, a snooze on the ads, because, you know, might as well. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That one's gonna be interesting to get. So right there. Let's go right here with that. All right. All right. Bring this down like so. All right. Yeah, we'll keep like so. All right.
Welcome to the Rumble.
All right. Let's go. Bring this down. By the way, the songs that are playing right now, these aren't just like normal songs, all right? These songs are actually going to be possibly part of the track of this game. Like, these songs are about the game. Like, maybe listen to these songs just to, like, listen to them, right? But these songs are actually fucking songs for the game. Like, it tells you exactly what the hell the game's about, really. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright. In fact, let me actually do this real quickly. Go ahead and do this. I need to, like, use this triangle as a redirector. It's a redirection maker. Let's go. All right. This CB piece might be the largest one out of all of them, possibly. I don't know, it's more polygons at least. Alright. Alright. So now I think we can get rid of these, the triple, the triple row bullshit, alright? Let's see. Alright. God, it's taking a long time to fucking make. It's whatever. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do this though. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Like paper. Let's go ahead and put that up there. Put this right here. Put this right here. Move this back. Move this in like so. Alright. And now, move this up here. Move this over here. Anyway, let's see here. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Bring this to right here. Let's go. Bring that up there. Let's go. Alright. Let's put this pin right here. Alright. Let's go. Go right there. Go right here. Put that right there. Bring right there. Go right there. Alright, cool. Move this right here. Gonna go ahead and add a pin right there. Move that like so. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Right there. Right there. Move this right up here. And right there. And I think we're done. Alright. Hell yeah, let's go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do another test with this, alright? Another test. Let's go ahead and let's go for let's go into Substance Banner. And that's gonna play when we get back from the ads. It should be done. I have this thing baked. Alright. If ads do play, if they don't play, I'm not playing them for Twitch. Alright. But yeah. So gotta wait for this thing to save all the way though. Which I realize now that I'm streaming, it'll take a lot longer than I thought. See here. But yeah, I think what I'll do, or what I'll try to do at least, is I'm definitely gonna take the high road and like call it try and get all this stuff done simultaneously. You know, like nothing's gonna be like the way I work. You know, at least on this game is like I like to make things all at once. In a way, you know? Like, when David Strong gets done as his character model, not only am I going to be, done with his, attire, right? I mean, what I'm getting out of David Strong, right, working on him for so long, is I'm getting a human character, I am getting some shoulder pads, a belt, a fucking weapon holster, a shield, a Falcata sword, hair particles or hair strips to use on other hair pieces, you know? I'm getting a lot of stuff when it comes to David Strong, you know? So, like, you know, the reason why he's taking so long is because the sore fact that, like, the dude literally he is literally the whole package, you know? Like, he is, like, literally the whole package, and I could not ask for a better character to work on, basically, you know? Like, the dude literally is the whole thing, you know? Oh, I need to actually, get this bottom part done. It's whatever. It'll be fast. It'll be fast to get this part done. Welcome back, everyone, from the ads. We'll, continue. We're gonna bake this, though. We're gonna bake this in Painter and make sure this thing actually can, function and whatnot, you know? That is the importance of this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a unlock normals, give this thing a soften, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up fucking this, alright? Now, it doesn't really matter to me, like, what the name is of this. I'm only doing test bakes with this seaweed wrap here, you know? The test bakes are primarily only to see if the fucking textures will actually bake properly. That is the only reason about it, alright? That is the only thing that it is here for, basically, you know? So that is what I'm going to be utilizing, alright? Gonna put it right in the middle. I don't care how big the damn thing is, because, again, I'm only testing to make sure that all of the seaweed goes through on top of the damn paper and does not linger underneath the damn fucking model or the mesh. So, basically, there's no holes. There is no, like, on-purpose holes, you know? Or accident holes, I mean. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go up to the outliner. I'm going to go ahead and name this thing, see here, Seaweed 13 Low, and bring it here. I'm going to have to do the same thing that I did with the with David Strong's hair to the seaweed here on this here weapon, you know? Because to bake it properly, to bake it efficiently, that is what we're going to have to do. All right? Just to make it a lot easier to bake. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and, let's go to the seaweed file. All right? Where is it? Weapons. It was seashell mace. Test. doing the seaweed high trick. All right. Make sure it is rendered out a-okay. Yes, sir. This is also centered to the damn grid. Bring this here. Yes, sir. All right. New layer. 2K. Alpha. Blend. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to change it out anyway. Go ahead and do a seaweed low. Put that in. All right. It will look weird. It will look weird for now, but just wait until I add in the. Just wait until I add in the wonderful bake maps to this thing. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and bake. Go ahead and do. Let's just do a 2K. I don't care. Bring all those in. Put this on subsampling 4. We don't need anything higher. All right. We don't need it. All right. Put on the high poly model. All right. Put the dilation down, width down to 0. ID map. Put that on vertex color. Increase this up high until all the fucking red parts are gone, at least to me. Okay, copy that from one side to the other. Do a little bit of a final test, right? Because I don't believe that is the distance we need. Nope. If I could see it from up top, then if I can't see the red parts from up top on the main surface, it's to me it should be fine. All right. What is this going to bring us? That. All right. Go higher. All right. Give it a bake. The reason why we don't have any hard details on seaweed yet is because of the sore fact that, like, the seaweed itself doesn't have any details on it, basically. That's the point. The seaweed high poly has no details on it except for the fact that it's a weird shape for seaweed. That is the only thing I need to get across this thing here, you know? That's the only thing that needs to be brought across. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do this right. Let's go for opacity, bring that down. Black mask. I might have to redo the ID maps if it hasn't, like, baked. That has baked properly. Go like so. Hit A levels, reverse the process, and alright. Give me just a tiny bit of a idea of where I'm gonna go with the seaweed and whatnot. It's just a little tiny. What the hell is this? Basic. The fuck is this thing doing? You. Alright, so that looks a-okay to me. Alright. Fucking, if I move it down. Yeah. Okay, so. Sweet. Alright. And that portion of the seaweed works. Alright. That is a-okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save this, alright? I'm gonna save this to our. Oops. To our test folder here so that I know this is the seaweed test folder. Alright. The seaweed. Alright. And now that we have that done, we have. Let's see here. We have 5 more to go, but I won't do that off screen or off camera because that's the longest portion about these models, right? Usually it's not even like the model itself, you know, or model itself. Usually it's not even like the base of the model that takes the longest amount of time. It's literally all of the extra crap, you know. But yeah. So I think with that we are almost to end of stream, and I don't want to play another ad because there's like 5 minutes left of stream. So this is what I'm gonna do, okay? Let's see here. Who all is online that I can... Who the hell is on the stream right now? 3 people. Okay. How many people do we have? It is a-okay by me. Let me see here. How many people do we have who... Yeah, fuck it. Let me see here. Tonight's... Nah. So, let me actually, go and do this, right? So, basically, what I'm trying to do, or what I'm going to do, right, is I wanna get, like, this seashell mace to the texturing portion, you know? Along with, David Strong, right? The main goal is to get this model and David Strong, including all of his gear, to the texturing phase. But, that's the, that is the challenge of it all. But yeah. Anyway. This is what I'm gonna do now. Alright. I am going to end stream, okay? Gonna end stream because it is time for me to skedaddle, get the hell out of here, never come back. Nah. But yeah, thank you everyone who thank you everyone who follows in the future. Thank you everyone who lurked in the chat, right? We are almost to 100 followers on the Twitter or on the Twitch side of this. You know, we are literally four followers away from the 100. You know, and that is kind of exciting, you know. And yeah. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow at 7. Let's make it 9. Tomorrow we'll start up again at 9 p.m. PST. All right. I will see you all. I'll see you all then.